Hola, I'm Mauro Mariuzzo. Do you hear me? It's okay? It's okay? Okay. I'm Mauro Mariuzzo from SMC, Italian Liferay Platinum Partner, and this presentation will be in English. Sorry. 4 years ago, when we implement our first Internet of Things project on Liferay, Brian Chung in the DevCon keynote talks about the transformation of Liferay from a portal platform to a digital experience platform. And it used an example that is still valid today. He showed this. This is an activity, a cleaning activity in a building. I see a similar paper in the Madrid airport last day. To switch from this analog way to a digital way, a common mistake is this. This is only a simple conversion. There are no value add to the process. If we add few sensors in the bathroom, we can identify which one needs more attention, need fast attention, and help the cleaner to go on them. And maybe track the time the cleaner take on the bathroom. We can help manager to alert another guy to finish the round, to complete the round. More data managed, more value to the process. Let me do another example. You create a smart product, a smart garden for indoor or balcony. And you promote it in your website, your DXP website. Great. But you have to sell it. So why not to install the Liferay commerce in the same DXP to have the customer become a user, a well-known Liferay user. But we are talking about smart product, so we have to provide the customer a dashboard that help him to remotely control and manage the product. The IoT elements can be installed inside the same platform to have IoT and commerce mixed together to improve the experience. Not only the end user, but also the manufacturer needs a dashboard to control the fleet, to obtain usage statistics and helps him to improve the product or create a better one. At the end, so we have the customer and the manufacturer in the same platform, and they can talk together to share knowledge, but also to share support. We can install inside Liferay a support application that helps to manage the issue and have a great experience on the whole product. Data coming from the IoT can be used in the analytics tool that you see this morning to help to target, to segment the users. Maybe we can identify a segment of people that love seasonal vegetables, so we can provide or suggest in the e-commerce seeds or special recipe books. Some things can be configured manually, other need special machine learning algorithms or to be identified or to be resolved. At the end, the digital experience is a new way of think about the problem and to think about the resolution of the problem. It is a way to mix together different kind of technology, old technology, but also new technology, like Internet of Things. But the Internet of Things isn't a new technology. It is out from years. We use it many times every day. And most of this time, we are unaware of using Internet of Things. Because a good experience on a product make it disappear. A good experience make that we are focused on our needs, not on the way to do that. Stop for a while and think about what we do few years ago to put a Java web application into production. We have to think about the hardware, configure the operating system, hardening, install Tomcat, install Java, configure, and the database, and the cluster, and the routing, and the networking. It's a very big amount of things, or complex things that need knowledge, that need time. It's a waste of time related to the real business of your web application. Fortunately, platform and products comes out to help to solve some of these problems. But there are generic purpose platform. So we have also many things to think about, to worry about. Liferay, fortunately, Liferay know our problem, know the context of our problem, and they create specific tools that helps us to do only the real things, to concentrate, to put the focus on our business. The real magic in this slide is the button. With that button and only a few lines of configuration, you have your project up and running immediately with a click. It is a magic. And all the magic need a magician, need a wizard, sorry. In this case, many wizards. And what about Internet of Things? Internet of Things is the same nightmare. We have different devices, different protocols, different actors, all talking his own languages, completely different languages. In our experience on addressing IoT projects, we identified three kinds of projects. We have the industry IoT project, where the fabric is the element that create new products, smart products, but is also the elements with machinery that need to be made smart to produce data to improve the quality, the experience of the business. For infrastructure, I mean smart building, smart city, where citizen and public administration create the same type of data, but they consume it in a very different way. And consumer that is mainly focused on end user experience, you have to provide great end user experience, but has also backend problems because you potentially have many concurrent users. And this is only the beginning. You have always, constantly, a security problem. Devices with admin password unchangeable, static unchangeable. Backend service that you can consume without restrictions. Liferay with test.liferay.com with password test in production. We have a privacy problem, not only related to medical devices. You have to think twice about the consequence of the action you do with your data. And others, we have a machinery that can only talk with a serial cable. We have protocol like MQTT. MQTT have no knowledge about the content of the payload. Sometimes you have 10 bytes, other 20. Good luck. How to solve it? How to address all these problems? We start talking about the experience, and this is where Liferay guys or partners, like the good one you have here in Spain, can help you to provide a better experience and address the problem that is not really related to your business. This is what we do in Italy. This is what we are able to create a great experience on IoT with Liferay. So our customer is not worried about the management on big amount of data. I have a way to add a meaning of the ingested data to validate it, transform it, and manage in a more simple way. Add the security in context around the ingested data. And important things, the IoT devices can be managed as normal Liferay asset. So you can use the IoT element inside the CMS part of the portal. How can our customer use our solution, our method to IoT projects? We use the same way to Liferay. So with Liferay, you download a bundle, unpack, run, start, and you can use it. In the same way, the method, the tools we create on the IoT part can be downloaded, installed inside the same DSP, and you can use it. But to use an IoT element, you need IoT data. And the customer can connect his own devices, his own machinery, but sometimes they are not ready or they only want to try it. So we are thinking to pack our simulator, our machinery simulator, and with a simple click, make the data available to try, to test it. So at the end, we can have a single zip bundle to try IoT, to create an experience with IoT. Is this ready for production? Of course, no. This is suitable for test, for demo, for the developer to have an environment, a local environment, completely with all the things needed to test the software. But to go into production, there are other things to consider. There are other elements to consider. Fortunately, in this year, we define a path, we identify some elements that can help our customer to go into production easily. And finally, there are custom needs are low, but there are some different customer by customer. Maybe there is a multinational company that have plants in different countries that have you need to address the difference of the law. This is why your solution need to be completed, installed on premises. This is why. Oh, I'm coming faster. I think this is why you need to be installed completely on premises, completely on private cloud, or in hybrid scenarios, because you have to address every kind of situation you have to engage. This is time to have a look to the product. The first scenario I want to introduce is about a customer, a multinational company that have different plants inside around the world, and they want to collect information from the legacy software like ERP, SRM, but also for the machinery to have an health, a feel about how the production work, and to as soon as possible put a remediation about the problems that they can have. Because I'm not able to use my PC, I'm not able to show you a live demo about this solution. I can only describe this slide, this picture. This is the main dashboard the customer use. Is a normal Liferay page, a normal Liferay application with made by made by three portlets. One on the left is a navigator, a plant navigator. When you go down from the plant to the final machinery, there is a filter portlet. Oh, it's no more portlet. Now it's widget. Oh, okay. A filter widget and other widgets that show the information coming out from the machinery. In the reality, to be true, the data doesn't come from the machinery. There is a data that comes from the machinery, and there are many transformations of the data to have this one. This one is a standard indicator, industry indicator, about the productivity. It's made by the availability, the productivity, and the quality. This value is an aggregation of many data, some coming from the field, some coming from the ERP, other coming from the life cycle itself, because if there is some stop on the machine, the user have a panel inside the Liferay to add the motivation, to check why the machine is stopped, to inform the system why the machine doesn't work, and take the action. This is the main panel. The goal on this project is that we have help the customer to don't worry about all the connectivity problem, all the data connectivity problem. We spend most of the time on this design, only on this design. the same infrastructure, the same tools, the same back-end technology platform is used in another customer in a different way. Only the front-end part changes. In that customer, we implement a plant, visual plant navigation where we know exactly where the machine is, the machine are, and when the user click on the machine, a dashboard appear with the same information of the other customer. Again, we have widget, and the page is composed dynamically. The same information. Another customer that have Liferay with IoT in production is a customer that creates smart products. In this scenario, we need a dashboard for the consumer inside the Liferay DSP, a dashboard for the manufacturer inside the Liferay DSP that share and consume the same data, a dashboard for the installer that is alerted by the manufacturer. There is a copyrighted machine learning function that detects, predicts a failure based on the consumer user and alert the installer, oh, Mauro products will break tomorrow. Take this piece in your store. So we have the dashboard, different dashboard. Again, widget, show data and can be composed easily. The last project we have on IoT is about healthcare. Unfortunately, they don't solve the NDA we have about the project, but if you promise to take the secret, I will talk you about the project with few words. At the end, the project is 80% a collaborative project. We have patient and doctor in the same platform, user of the same Liferay DSP, and they need to collaborate. In the patient have his exam, his document encrypted inside Liferay, a calendar with the appointment with the next exam. The doctor have the list of patients, the document about the patients, the possibility to talk with the patient, to create a live chat with the patient. So it's more a collaborative project. The IoT part of the project are some indicator about the medical device the patient wear. Something else, only something else. So at the end, what I want to say is that in the digital world, in the digital experience, the IT part, the technology, need to be hidden, need to disappear, to let you, in your project, with your customer, focus on the real needs of the project. Don't worry about the technology. All these things, obviously, on the IoT part, for SMC, will be thanks to these people. Okay, I go a little faster, but I'm finished. If there are some questions, I'm ready.